Philippine National Police Chief Ronald Dela Rosa accuses polling firm Social Weather Stations of deliberately attacking his agency by writing separate press releases on their survey data. This after the SWS reported fewer Filipinos believe the cops' nanlaban line. The finding was included in a release to the media on October 11, but they published a separate press release on it on October 23. La Rosa says, quote, "We are doing a piecemeal attack against us. It's very obvious that's piecemeal attack. We released that before in that survey, then now we're releasing it gradually again, question by question." De La Rosa says the release came at a time when criticism against the PNP was muted after President Rodrigo Duterte took the war on drugs out of their hands. SWS Deputy Director Vladimir Licodine defends the release, saying it provided in-depth analysis on the previously released data. Licodine says, quote, "We are not in any way attacking the PNP with our media releases. We have our own timeline that we follow regarding our releases." De La Rosa says he is not questioning the findings of SWS, but he admits he's troubled by its sporadic releases. Licodine says they will still publish more in-depth releases in the coming weeks on the war on drugs.
Marami pang lalabas na mga issues na i-release namin sa media, like yung martial law, like yung BBL, for example. May mga data pa na ilalabas, hindi lang yung issue na yun.
Communication Secretary Martin Andanar says European Union officials critical of President Rodrigo Duterte just have too much sex. Andanar, in a meeting in London with overseas Filipino workers, uses the Bisaya term palaiyot, which means someone who frequently has sex, to describe low-ranking EU officials who constantly criticize the Duterte administration. He says, quote, "The noisy ones who like to have sex, the noisy ones. You know, the problem with them is they are just noisy, but they haven't proven anything. If you ask their prime minister, the president, those really running the country, even they support our president." He adds, quote, "Those below who like to have sex, they are just noisy because they can't have enough sex." Duterte also frequently likes to disparage EU officials with similar gutter language. In the past, Duterte referred to EU Parliament members as EU de puta, a play on the phrase EU de puta, which means son of a whore. A study by a global think tank says the Philippines has the most attacks claimed by ISIS outside their stronghold in Iraq and Syria. The Terrorism Research and Analysis Consortium says 99 of 222 ISIS-claimed terror attacks around the world in the last 5 months. TRAC counted from May 20 to September 22. The Philippines is trailed by Afghanistan with 43 claims and Egypt with 33 in the list of 21 countries attacked by ISIS. All the Philippine attacks claimed by ISIS happened in Mindanao except for the Resorts World Manila shooting. Of the terror attacks in Mindanao, 70 happened in Marawi City, where a 5-month war against homegrown terrorists had just been won by government forces. TRAC also says the Philippines saw a sharp increase through the years in ISIS-claimed attacks. ISIS did not claim any attacks in the same period in 2015 and claimed only 6 in 2016. TRAC says most of the attacks claimed by ISIS are encounters in the Marawi battle area, which varied from sniping a soldier to initiating a jailbreak. It adds that since ISIS has begun retreating in Mosul and Raqqa in Iraq and Syria, respectively, Marawi has become a, quote, beacon and option for ISIS supporters globally.